The positive interrupter. How to get your dog to stop doing an unwanted behavior. Okay, in this short little tutorial I'm going to show you how to condition a positive interrupter noise. What is that, you may ask? It's a noise you can use instead of saying no, or or wrong, or stop that, or max. So there are a few reasons why you shouldn't say no or to interrupt dogs' behavior. One, it suppresses your dog's behavior. It doesn't teach them what you do want them to do. Two, you associate yourself with punishment. Your dog will be less likely to interact with you. And three, if your dog learns when you're not around, nothing bad happens, they start to only offer the undesirable things while you're gone. So barking, chewing, urinating in the house, they will start to do all those fun behaviors while you're not around, and then that makes them very difficult to train. It's better to use a sound rather than the dog's name. Something that always sounds the same, something that can be conditioned, like a green light, you step on the gas. It's muscle memory. You step on the gas, you go. The dog hears the noise, which means look at me, or which means look at me, stop doing what you're doing. They do it without even thinking because it's become muscle memory. Where if you use their name, like Kiko, Kiko, hi Kiko, oh you're such a good girl Kiko, then the dog never knows, should I stop what I'm doing and look at you, or are you just saying my name over and over again? People overuse their dogs' names. You can make the same noise into a noise that's amazing. Your dog will always turn to you, give you 100% attention. So to do that, you just make the noise and feed a treat. And it has to be something really delicious. Like right now, he's not as excited as he was as when we started. So 2 to 3 minute lessons, make the noise, feed a treat. You're associating that noise with a treat. Here you can see I'm doing the same conditioning exercise with Spooky. I'm pairing the noise with the treat. Next step is make the noise and get some eye contact from him. So I'm going to make the noise.
Yeah, sí la ve. He looks at you.
Yeah, if he doesn't look up, I'm going to make some other noises just to get his attention. So,
yeah,
oh, he did look at me. And now the click is when his eyes meet mine.
Yeah, de verdad.
And now, when he's good at that, you just get longer and longer eye contact.
Oh,
and when he does something right, you can also pet him as you feed him the treat, so he gets used to handle it. You know, this is great. This means you did a good job. Once you have conditioned the positive interrupter noise, you can now start adding distraction. If your dog ever ignores you, that tells you you've raised criteria too fast or the reinforcements aren't really reinforcing. Go back a step or get better reinforcers. Yes. Here you can see I'm working with Spooky and I've added the distraction of being out on a walk. Can Spooky look back every time I make that noise?
Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy.
This is one of the first exercises I did with my puppy on the second day that I had him. Proofing exercises. Proof the behavior with different distractions. Have the dog on leash and put something just out of reach, a toy, a treat, another person holding a treat, or a dog. Make the attention noise, and if the dog turns to you, click and treat. If the dog doesn't turn to you, simply take steps away from what they want. Then try again at a further distance. If they are still unsuccessful, make the distraction less interesting, a carrot or something of low interest, or the reinforcer of higher value, real meat. Here you can see I'm using the positive interrupter to interrupt my puppy from chewing on inappropriate items.
Pup-ups, come here. Hi, you ready? Get this instead.
You can use your attention noise to interrupt rough play. Basically, you call your dogs to you and then re-release them. If they start playing rough again, then you just make the break between the play longer.
Yes! Good boy.
No matter how you interrupt an animal's behavior, whether it be nice or punitive, you will still be giving your dog attention. So if your dog catches on that you ignore them 100% of the time except for when they do something bad, and then that's when you blow the fuse or you call them to you and reward them with attention, they're going to start offering those behaviors, those undesirable behaviors, just for the purpose of attention. So to solve that problem, you're going to have to start noticing when your dog is being perfect and paying attention to them then. Don't wait for 5 hours while your puppy's laying perfectly on their mat, or they're sleeping in their crate, playing with their appropriate toys. Don't ignore all of that and then wait till they suddenly start biting your feet to pay attention to them, because they learn, oh my goodness, humans pay tons of attention to me when I do inappropriate behavior.